What's up, guys? So today, if you guys seen my previous videos, my freaking temperature gauge isn't working. It's just reading 104. But my actual temperature sensor came in the mail today, so we're gonna be replacing it, and hopefully the gauge is not messed up and it's just the sensor. So let's head to the car. I'm not trying to get sick again, that's why I have my sweater on, but I'm already walking towards my car so we can swap out the temperature sensor. I don't care what people say, cutting the hood hinges actually freaking saves a lot of time. Plus you have more room to work on the freaking engine. But we're going to be replacing this freaking temperature sensor, this bad boy, because this thing's not reading anything, it's just saying 104. See that part right there? That part, we're going to be swapping it out. So my problem is that the temperature gauge is only reading at 104. It's supposed to be going up in temperature and not staying at 104. Sometimes it reads 302, which I have no freaking reason why. It's like on and off, so I'm guessing the temperature sensor on the radiator adapter is messed up. So that's why I bought a new one, and we're gonna be swapping it out, and hopefully the gauge is not messed up and it's only the temperature sensor. So let's swap it out. Alright, so we gotta take this sucker out. Of course, I got gloves because this thing's hot. I just got home. So we're gonna use, the top bolt is a 18mm, which is easy to get to. Well, that's gonna be tough is the bottom one. I decided to get my freaking wrench because an open wrench is not really gonna get it out. But there's gonna be a little bit of coolant spill, but that's okay. I just top it off. Gotta be careful. And it should come off now. Oh, my old temperature sensor, if you guys can see, you see this right here? Let me focus real quick. All right, this screw, you can literally move it back and forth. Look, I'm twisting it. That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to stay still. So we're gonna be replacing it with a new one. All right, all we gotta do is swap in the new one, and just to double check, they're both the same. I honestly don't know where I left the other one. Oh, here it is. Just want to double check they're both the same, and they are the same. They're both the same, so all you gotta do is just fit this sucker in, and we're good to go. Alright, since we tightened it down with the 13mm socket, we're actually gonna get the actual sensor, which would be this connector, and we're gonna connect it back, and hopefully it won't read 104 anymore and we actually get a good reading. So I'm just gonna tighten this real quick, put the car in the on position, and hopefully the actual numbers change instead of reading 104. So let's go inside the car and find out. Alright, so we're back in the car. We're gonna put on the on position and hopefully the numbers change. So I keep an eye on the gauge. On position. 302, 143, 152. That's the reading I want right there. Sweet. So the sensor was messed up. So we finally fixed it, and I don't have to actually worry about my temperature on my cluster, because this sometimes doesn't read correctly. I tried rewiring it and it still doesn't read correctly, so I'm guessing the sensor on it on the block is messed up as well. But we're getting a good reading at 154, so that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna start the car up, make sure the sensor is not leaking. I also had to put my vacuum line hose back onto the intake tube. So now let's start this bad boy up and see if it's leaking. Alright, so we're reading at 145, and the temperature is still gonna go up, which is good. Now we have to see if it's leaking. Hopefully there's no leaks. Alright, looks good to me. It's not leaking. Sweet. That's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, just comment down below. But we finally got the gauge to finally have a good reading. It's reading like perfect now, so I'm more comfortable reading how hot the engine gets with the temperature gauge there. And it's not for show, it's actually working, because it was so annoying when it just said 104 or 302, which it's just freaking annoying. But I'm gonna get out of here. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.
I done lived and did and done and seen it, you feel me? Go get it, keep your head up and just stay focused.
Every time you see me, I am the freshest. Every time you see me, I come collect it. Cash out at the dealer, I swipe the debit. Cash out at the dealer, ain't need no credit.